traveling is the best thing. And I sort of hesitate to say that because it's a little bit of an elitist sort of thing, because not everybody can travel, but they can travel locally. They can go 25 minutes away. They can go 30 minutes away. And even in those small excursions, you learn so much. Because I'm a former military brat, global nomad, or whatever. And so even traveling regionally within the United States, I've learned, communities will identify sodas as soda, soda pop, Coke, no matter what it was. You can bring out an orange drink. You can ask for a Coke, but bring out an orange drink because it was a Coke. So even traveling in those little regional areas, you learn so much, and you see how different communities react to different populations. So, but if you can travel to another country, you realize how much of the bullshit is in this greatest country in the world. Go to Iceland, and all of the social functions that they provide to their community, free healthcare, free college, free maternity leave, free paternity leave, on and on and on and on and on, changes the way they are. And so that's why they're in the top 5 or top 3 of the happiest countries in the world, happiest people in the world, because they're doing it right.
Intent equals perception.
Right.
And the intent of the people in charge of the oligarchy, as Bernie points out, is absolutely polar opposite. Polar opposite.
And these other countries, they care less about image and perception, and they're like, what can we do to help our people? And they just do it. They just do it. I mean, I was in Iceland, and the president of Iceland is just, someone's interviewing him. He's just sitting, he's just standing. And there's not people surrounding him and trying to bug him. He's a president, right? We can't have a president go do anything without the threat of assassination. So our culture is sort of fucked up, okay? But they don't focus on these perceptions. Again, they actually just, we need to give people this. Free education, blah, 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 blah. They do it and then they move on.
Their economy.
When they had a financial crisis in Iceland, they were like, okay, we're done with these people. We're putting people in jail, the Wall Street people and all these other, and we're not going to save the banks. The banks are our enemies, and we're going to F them. And then their economy boomed, okay? So they think, directly and literally, not in propaganda and perception and all these different things and blah, 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 blah. So we spend so much effort talking about how we as a nation are the greatest country in the world because we ascribe to being the greatest country in the world. But when you look at what we're actually doing, we don't do it. So we have convinced ourselves we're the greatest country in the world by intent. But when you look at the content, it's bullshit.